So we're going to go over the top 10 mistakes that new vendors make. That way you don't have to make them. So the first mistake is purchasing overpriced machines. Various wholesale companies offer brand name machines at literally half the price of what the business in a box or franchise healthy vending companies are selling them for. Now, we understand many of you have already purchased those machines, but for those of you who haven't, we wanted to let you know this information now. The second biggest mistake that new vendors make is not investing in the locating process. Locating is far and away the most important part of any successful vending business. Your second largest investment after machines should be in acquiring locations. In fact, the most successful vendors will tell you that locations are 80% of the equation when it comes to their vending success. Number 3, thinking that closing deals is always going to be quick and simple. A lot of times it can take time to close accounts. It may even be 2 to 3 months from initial contact with the business to when you end up installing machines. There may be various layers of management that you need to get approval from. And in some cases, you may need to have the previous vendor's machines removed. That may sound like an easy process, but oftentimes it's very difficult to get the previous vendor out there to move the machines. The fourth biggest mistake is not following up. Most vendors will call in a location one time and never follow up with them again. If a location shows any interest at all in your machines, you need to continue following up over and over again until you get the account. The average sale takes 5 contacts to close. Number 5, not having a professional website. Everything today is done online. In fact, 80% of businesses found their vending service provider online. You must have a professional website to show to potential businesses. It adds credibility. The 6th biggest mistake that new vendors make is not investing in search engine optimization. If businesses can't find you and your website, then you're irrelevant. You must have a strategy to show up in the search engines like Google so businesses can quickly find your website. 7th biggest mistake, not following up quickly enough with businesses. When businesses find your website or call you, you need to call back within 10 minutes if at all possible. And if you respond within 10 minutes via the phone, you have a 90 to 95% chance of closing that account. Number 8, not planning to move your machines. During the beginning phase of a vending business, you will be moving your machines often until you figure out a winning formula for profitable locations. It's very difficult to know how a location is going to do until you try it. And number 9, not giving locations a chance. It's very difficult to discern how a location is going to perform until you try it. Even a 20-employee mechanic shop may bring in more revenue and outperform a 100-employee office building. And number 10, giving up. 95% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years. Most new vendors give up when they realize how difficult business can be, and that's any business. Business can always be difficult, but the rewards are equally as great once you're successful.